I'm back, I'm Gertie Rude, back again and I'm in a mood. Well, I'm in the mood on this Tuesday, post-coital, bank holiday Tuesday or something or other, a week away from the kids going back to school, at which point I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. Yes, I am. I've earned it and I deserve it. So yes, we're in the final furlong of the summer bleeding holidays, none of which have been summery or indeed holiday. In fact, half the people on holiday are still over there. Yeah. Oh, they can't come back. Something or other to do with the aeroplane people. That again, no one gives stuff about. Not unless you wait for a plane. So I've been sent this by one of my commentators, and I must say it goes to show you exactly where your dear old Gert's headset is, because I'd heard this on social media, but I'm get assailed from every orifice, from every social media platform with so many bits and pieces. It's hard to sift out what needs Gerting and what is just trivia. And I'd heard that the leader of the Spanish Football Association had grabbed a football player and kissed said football player. So me being me, I just assumed naughty, dirty, smack on wrist, naughty. I just assumed that the football player was male, and I thought the hoo ha was because obviously Spain is a very Catholic country and it's quite a traditionalist, patriarchal country, where they don't have none of that, especially not in public. If you get me, capiche. So I thought the hoo ha was the fact that the manager had grabbed a football player who was of the male variety and snogged him on the face. That's what I thought. But no, it's all wrong. Apparently, this geezer is called Louis Rubiales, and he grabbed Jenny Hermosa, who was the captain of the Spanish World Cup winning football team. Yes, the lady captain. Lovely girl. Should we have a look at it together? Should we talk about it together? I think we should, because it's all sort of. Is it something that we need to get our bloomers in a twist about? Yes, yes, or our thongs in a scrunch? I don't know.
De este maravilloso deporte,
Yeah,
dándole ese título de
right.
campeona de este
Okay, so that was pretty quick, wasn't it?
deporte, y dándole ese título.
Shush a minute, love. Yes, we know. Alright, let's go back. Go back here and start again. So
De este maravilloso deporte, y dándole ese título de campeona.
So that was basically it. Did you see that? But when they show it on the stills, because obviously it's been up on GB News and all the other news outlets, and it showed in the still of that moment when he's grabbed her and kissed her flat on the lips. I mean, you see them when they're giving the cup to the male players, they sort of pat them on the back. Like, hail fellow, well met sort of slap. Because it was somewhere between her shoulders and her the base of her spine rather than her buttock area, which seemed to me a familiar way that they do sort of slap male players like that. Well done, old boy, you know, jolly good show, that type of thing. Here, he's is it what HD Tudor would say is she was some sort of threat to his control because he's the leader of the Spanish Football Association, and all the eyes should be on him, but they're not. They're on her because she's the captain of the winning World Cup, albeit women's team. So he was reasserting his control as being the male president of the Football League or whatever. Was that what it was about, or was it just absolute delight, albeit patriarchal delight? Would it have been as inappropriate if they'd have had a lady president of the Football League? I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have just brought my knee up in his crotch, to be fair. But yes, I mean, our grandmothers, if you think back, not even our grandmothers, our great grannies, that's why they all wore hairpins, didn't they? Yes, they did. Hat pins. They always used to have their hats held on by a good old stout pin, because at least when somebody grabs you like that, you can whip it out, stick it in their bleeding ear. Yes, but I don't know whether I should be thinking with this lot. Was it patriarchal? Was it entitlement on his part? Is it a sort of very pussy, bottom of the league version of what happens when people have power? It kind of goes to their head. It's kind of an aphrodisiac, isn't it? And he just feels that he's entitled to put his hands, his lips, and whatever else, because he seemed to put his pelvis quite near her as well. Yes, he did. Very awkward, wasn't it, Voodoo? Is it much ado about nothing? I don't know. I just think, considering she was a footballer, she should have just put her knee right up in his crotch. Yes, she should have done. But if you pan back on this, if you see it on social media as well, if you pan back, the people behind him and all around him are all smiling. Nobody seems unnerved or unduly perturbed. It was when the media got hold of the still shot, which looked a lot different to the actual event when you look at it. It is just him being inappropriate. Uh, and maybe men should butt out of women's football because let's face it, the women are better at cricket, rugby, and football than the men. So there you go, over and out from your old Gert. Yes, I think we've dissected it. No need to panic. We don't need to draw our skirts up round our waist and go running for the hills, screaming and gesticulating wildly. No, I think we're all quite safe. Yes, he'll get the sack anyway. Silly old goat.